One thing I can add to that though too, and you make a good point there though, Rick. I mean, I know I don't really hear that many people, at least not yet, saying I'm gonna jump in for season two. But in my opinion, I think that's where the advertising needs to come in. Like, I mean, like Twitch, YouTube, TV, wherever you want to put it, right? Once season two is among us, meaning maybe a week or two out, we need to start seeing some ads or something from it that'll say for people to say like, "Hey, I've always wanted to play marathon. I didn't want to jump in now because everybody's already over
Get
level,
it.
over leveled, if you will. People are already much higher level, got much better gear. But since they're wiping and putting us all on the same playing field next weekend, I'll just get my group together. We'll all buy marathon next weekend and we'll jump in. And I'm hoping that's where it'll help them out because if not, like you said, outside the realm of advertising or getting it out there for somebody, putting it on Twitter, YouTube, whatever. Like if it's not like a big announcement, nobody's gonna know. And then, like you said, you're gonna see the player base just fall off because it's just like, well, a lot of people are looking at it like from a different perspective of us, whether it's like we just kind of doing it for the love of the game, right? Some people are looking forward to hunting these new guys down. You know what I mean? Some people are like, I can't wait to next season. They're like,
Yeah.
I can't wait the day that it starts. I'm gonna be right there. I'm gonna take off work that day just so I can kill hundreds of people that have no idea what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like
It's like
somebody's looking
minnows
at
in
it
a
from that
shark
realm,
tank.
right? But again, too, is that the core audience, right? The core audience that the CFO is talking about, making sure that they stay engaged. Yeah, if you the blind leading the blind, like I mean, if you just walking in there and don't know what you're stepping into, and it's a wolf around the corner just waiting on you, your little sheep, you're getting killed every time. And that's just really what's gonna happen, unfortunately. And that might not be a good experience for the person that's brand new to the game. So I say that to say that I still think they need a shooting range, right? Um, and maybe a dry run map, kind of like you were saying, Joe. I really like the idea of having something PVE wise. And we were talking about our one of our comrades who might be better suited for PVE. It reminded me of like doing raids on Division. You know, like there might be certain mechanics and things you have to do, but I feel like there's gonna have to be a fine balance between that if y'all want to explore this question a little bit because I'm thinking if you take the other people, the other players, the enemy players off the map and you replace them with PvE guys, right? I feel like you would need to have maybe twice as many PvE guys. And I know it's already a lot, but it's just my opinion. And it's just something I'm trying to think, and maybe they can fine tune the number. But it's less risky, in my opinion, to go up against a bunch of AI bots because, in my opinion, they'll never really be as good as people. It's less risky if I take the other players out. So how do you balance that? Do you throw more PVE guys and kind of like a raid style, kind of similar to Destiny, where it's something that might take you an hour and a half, 2 hours to complete? You know what I mean? And kind of go through stage by stage and have your checkpoints and all of that. I don't think checkpoints is a good idea in marathon because if my team wipes, I think we need to get kicked out. And just start from we had to re-gear and come back in. But I mean, how do we balance that? Do we add more PVE, more AI running around the map? Do we give them just a longer session, like hey, like kind of like World of Warcraft? I know this is a big stretch here, but they have raids that might take like 4, 5, 6 hours. I don't want it to take that long, but it might maybe in marathon if we're gonna do a PVE style raid, maybe make it take an hour and a half. I don't know. Just kind of spitballing, but I feel like it might be unfair to the guys who are willing to take that risk and play against other human players that are just learning the map, learning the spawns, and just pretty much destroying you as soon as you spawn in. It might not seem fair to them that they've took the time to learn the map and then everybody is fleeing them and go and get loot from fighting against the AI where nobody really has a chance of losing anything as long as you know how to kill the computer. You know what I mean?